As Ibiza and Mallorca say no to tourists coming to party, it's becoming increasingly clear that expectations on travelers in the world's most popular destinations are changing. The message on banners during the Canary Islands anti-tourist protests in April could not have been clearer. Tourist, respect my land. As peak travel season for the Northern Hemisphere approaches, so too does a rising tide of anti-tourist sentiment among locals in popular summer destinations. Similar protests have been seen in Barcelona, Athens, and Málaga, and other tourist-heavy cities in Europe. As the recent rallies in the Canary Islands have highlighted, many residents in over-touristed places increasingly want a better type of tourist. One who respects local culture and nature, not one who drinks cheap beer on the beach and leaves their empty bottle behind with a cigarette butt stubbed in the sand. Now, many destinations across the globe are becoming increasingly vocal about the kind of tourists they want on their streets and the kind they don't. On the yes list, tourists who spend money in local shops, boost the local economy, and behave respectfully. On the no list, boozy tourists, often Brits who behave badly, disrespect local traditions, and negatively affect local lives and lifestyles. According to tourism researcher and Aalborg University professor Carina Wren, there have always been badly behaved tourists. It's just that there are more of them now than ever. People on the move have always been seen as outsiders, she said. Whenever we travel, there has been a cultural encounter where we exchange ideas and clash. It was true in the days of the Grand Tour, and it's true of mass tourism too. But now something different is going on. Volume. Tourists aren't behaving worse. There are just more of them. This year, already in Barcelona, local authorities have taken the unusual step of removing a bus route from Google Maps to stop tourists jumping on board, elbowing out elderly locals in the process. In Spain's Balearic Islands, renowned for nightlife destinations such as Ibiza and Málaga, alcohol restrictions have come into force in a bid to regain control over its disorderly streets. In hotly visited Venice, tourist effies have begun for day trippers to try to stem the flow of unending visitors. And Bali recently announced a new tourism levy after a series of incidents involving visitors desecrating holy sites and behaving disrespectfully. As the post-pandemic recovery continues in the travel industry, increasing numbers of destinations are seeing tourism records being shattered. The World Travel and Tourism Council is predicting a record-breaking year for tourism in 2024. In Spain alone, which last year welcomed a record 85.1 million international visitors, up 19% on the previous year. Even more visitors are expected through 2024. Tourism authorities are reveling in the travel boom that redresses the balance after the desperately lean pandemic years. But as the clamor of local voices show, a tourism boom does not benefit everyone.